Happy Holy Week. So, if you go back to the comment and go and see the original video that I took Ash Wednesday, and the question that I asked was in this 40 days, what are we going to do to empower ourselves, grow ourselves, enrich ourselves, and give to ourselves? And I have been on this kind of 48-day journey, and it culminates with the Holy Week, which starts with Palm Sunday, which was yesterday, and leads into the final days of Christ before the resurrection and Resurrection Sunday. And what we're asked to do as Christians during this time is really do a good reflection, do a real good audit, if we would like to call it that, an audit of ourselves and an audit of the way we're doing things, how we present ourselves, how we want to see ourselves, how we want to see others, what we see in others, what we love about others, and the like. I think this has been such a really good start for me this year. It's also the end of a quarter. So corporately, you think about your goals and strategies for a specific project or a timetable. I work in technology, so I'm always thinking of how are things in sprints, or how are things in development, or how do we want things to be in the future. So let's go back to sorry for the interruption, but um, this Lenten season, I've taken a lot of stock about who I am, what I want, what am I going after. And every so often I set myself goals, right? I do it every year for work, but I'm really starting to like think about my personal goals. I've got a personal goal journal. I've got a lot of books that I'm reading this year that are really a kind of, a reset for me. But I started working out, which was super duper helpful. I was in physical therapy for my ankle. Therapy is always good of any kind. So it's always a good opportunity for us to kind of have really deep heart to heart conversations and kind of do some of that really good work for ourselves and on ourselves. So I hope this Lenten season you were able to do the same thing. A lot of times people kind of give up something. The thing that I kind of gave up was counting myself out. And I've done a lot of decluttering personally, emotionally, mentally, but also around my home. So instead of going away for spring break, I spent it spring cleaning. Remember cleanup week? I kind of had one of those. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a great week.